What's up, everybody? Happy Flip and Hold Funding Friday, Execution 101 edition. Now, no, we're not talking about the kind of execution that my wife often dreams of after spending a long work week with me. No, we're talking about executing on the deal now that you have closed and are ready to start the project. So at this point in our 101 series, you have found, analyzed, and we have funded the deal. So here comes the most important part. You need to actually execute on the plan, do the project, and then get it sold for a profit. By now, hiring contractors, firming up rental budgets, all of that stuff should have been done. Contracts signed and ready to go, applications for permits in, subs insurance, for comp and liability verified, or anything else that's needed. If you're waiting for subs permits to be issued by the local inspectional agencies, the clock is ticking and you need to do any work that you can that doesn't require a permit, such as cleanouts, demo, finalizing any last minute material orders, etc. All or most of your material should already be on site or ordered to avoid supply chain holdups. Once you get going, make sure you always work from the top down, starting with the cleanout, demo and roofing, siding, windows, exteriors, framing before you start any finish work. For example, don't start painting when you haven't ripped out the old flooring cabinets or done any of your rough plumbing or electrical yet. Work your way inside and make sure that all work is done following good construction best practices, codes, and processes. And oh yeah, make sure your building permits are visible to the inspectors to avoid any work stoppage or bad boy visits, as we like to call them. Now, it's critical that you stay on your subs. Make sure that you have contingency plans in place if they go AWOL. And the contracts are written to hold them accountable monetarily if that happens. Hiccups, issues, problems, and overages, these will all come. So make sure you address them immediately so the project is not held up, wasting time and money. Always stay ahead of your subs and coordinate who is next in line to come, what is needed to move this part or that part of the renovation project forward. Always work closely with Flip and Hold Funding if you have a rental draw component to keep things moving. Keep your subs paid and happy and get close to the finishing touches, staging, and listing the property. Once the project is done or almost done, start speaking to realtors about who's going to list it for you. Now, here's the one I always like to say: stage or not to stage? That is the question. And let me tell you, the answer is always to stage if the house is for resale and not to be kept as a rental. If it is a rental, you need to get good tenants into the units, get the building cash flowing, as that is going to help with the refi process, as banks want strong financials to minimize their risk. If you're listing the property, make sure to use realistic comps and don't put it on the market too high. I'd always rather go slightly on the low side and create a bidding war. If the house isn't moving and you don't get any offers, you either have a fix-up issue or a pricing issue. Figure out which one it is and fix the problem. Every day the house doesn't move is bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's bad for everybody and costly. So remember, for all of your fix and flip or fix and hold needs, whether a condo, single or multifamily, and or new construction, 600 to 6,000 square feet, you call us first, because we're Flip and Hold Funding, hard money made easy. Have a great weekend, everybody.